welcome back to another episode of Black Hair in the Big Leagues, you guys. My heart is on fire today. My guest today, oh gosh. She is a breath of fresh air. If you have ever been in the room with this woman, she has such a presence, a light, a joy. Did I mention presence? She cannot be ignored. She is so tall and gorgeous and stunning and talented and kind. You guys, please help me welcome my beautiful sister, MCKYNLEIGh Alden Abraham.
Yay! Thank you. What an intro. What an intro.
Mickey,
Yes.
You're so beautiful. And
Thank you.
I've only gotten the pleasure of being in the same room with you a few times, a small handful of times, but I automatically feel anybody who isn't beautiful that we're automatically fam.
Yeah, absolutely. I say that all the time. I'm like, it's the beautiful fam, you know. There's definitely a stereotype of life coaches that we know what we've got our lives together, so we're going to coach you. But that's absolutely not at all what it is. Like, I've learned through coaching and the clients that I have and everything that it's really just like showing up and asking questions. Like, it's just asking the right questions. Like, that's all. Like, that's all I do.
It's one thing to be certified to do something. It's another thing to make like a business and actually go forth and do something with that degree, with that certification. You have created Castle in the Sky coaching.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. So I think that through all of that and chatting with these people and watching people grow, it's made me appreciate like what's inside of me. And plus, my partner is amazing. He's just
Can we talk about it? He was helping you with your mic before this, and all I saw was veins and muscles in that forearm. I was like, Salisha, you have a boyfriend. Like, I couldn't even see his face. I was just like, what is this testosterone arm in this shot? Mickey, you better live your best life, honey. Like,
it was very unplanned. I had this moment where I was just sitting in the living room and unplanned, like shaving my head, where I was just sitting in the living room and I was sitting there and I was thinking about everything that was going on, and I was like, with this Black Lives Matter things and you know, the health of going to the grocery store, like you could get sick and pass away. The world is nuts. And I just had this moment where I was like, I think I want to be with you forever. And I just asked him to marry me. I was like, do you want to marry me? And he kind of was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, no, I mean, I don't mean someday. I mean, like, do you want to marry me? Like, legitimately, like, do you want to be engaged and get married within the next year or so? And he was like, yeah. And that was that. I come from a place, you know, deep down of I just do in the best way possible. I just do what I want to do, you know, like I just, and I'm very blessed that I was raised in an environment where that was okay. Like for me to just do what I want to do.
Yeah. It's powerful, Mickey. It's when you do what you want to do and you own what you do, you are giving other people permission to also do what they want to do or live their best lives. It takes one brave person to do it first. Something that somebody else has been having in the back of their mind. It's like all they need is to see one person who they like doing it. And it's like, oh, well, maybe I never needed permission to begin with. But I thought I did, but now I see that she's
I feel more like, you know, it's so strange, but I'm very thankful for the year that I've had. And, you know, I wish it was sans all of the awful things that have happened, but I'm really, really thankful for
Yeah.
the time that
Yeah.
I've had, because I feel like I know that it has created this version of myself that I've always wanted to be.
You're inspiring.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me today on Black
Yay.
Hair in the Big Leagues, Mickey. I love you so much, and just like you sharing your spirit and your thoughts and your ideas and yourself. So,
Thank you for having me. This
thank you,
is
girl.
wonderful.